I'm trying a new platform, but let's play some Magic. I guess I'll turn on some brighter lights. Alright, Rogue Delver. You've seen it before, you'll see it again. We got some Court of Cunnings in the sideboard, some Dreadhorde Arcanist, and that's how it is. Really is how it is. I was gonna try Hull Breacher, but the card is not rentable for me right now, and it's 100 tickets on MTGO. It's just like kind of absurd. So, let's go instead. Right. I'm just gonna play through an entire league for you and Wilson. The cool thing about this site is if you buy stuff, I assume I get something. So, if you want to buy some Dragon Shield sleeves or Commander Legends booster box, go for it. So, Wilson and James, for the people here, this software is an alpha, correct? I would guess that from the URL. Obviously I don't know for sure, but it would be hard for me to believe that it's not in alpha, I suppose. Alright, we got a match. Yeah, this is a keep. We got some broken cards, and we got some broken cards from other eras. This hand's like pretty good. It's just missing a Delver. Oh, okay. Sure. Sure. So I think I'm playing against Karn Stompy, probably. Karn Echo Stompy, probably. Super annoying. Wonder if I'm allowed to let that resolve. If I let that resolve, then I can force their next play and hopefully just draw a third land for the Oko. Huh. I don't know. That's like, this is the hard decision. If I force pitch Brainstorm. I guess I'll just force. I don't know. I think it's actually kind of close, but sucks. I really need to be on the play this game. Like, this is going to be a huge problem as well. Alright, well, I drew a bolt, so I'm gonna immediately kill it. Okay. Land would be a really good draw. I think I'm rooting to draw a land actually more than anything else. Because land means I can Oko that and then flashback bolt on the Chalice and then just start trying to get things going, but so they're trying to play Urza around Daze, probably? Is my suspicion. Yeah. So I'll just double Daze it instead. And the nice thing about this is it kills their Mox Opal too. No reason to cast Preordain into their Chalice, so I'll just get, well, the getting is good. If I draw a Wasteland, I don't even think I waste them. I think what I actually want to do is try to get to Oko and shut their Chalice off, then I'm so far ahead. I'm going to let James answer what this is. I am not the progenitor of this. Progenitor mimic, one might say. I made the joke first. Alright, that's nice. Okay. So this turn, I'm actually, I'm not even going to elk the Chalice's turn. I'm going to make a food first. Dreadhorde package in your cube. Sounds sweet. I mean, Dreadhorde's a really, really powerful card if there's support for it in the cube. Thing is, most cubes I don't think have enough 1-mana spells or don't have, like, pump effects. You know? Okay. There's a number 2, probably. Okay, that's fine. I wonder what they get. This is not a particularly safe Karn in my book. Yo! Wilson! With the purchase of Dragon Shield sleeves. Sick. Oh, that makes sense. Okay. I have a bunch of Dazes. Which pick? Oh yeah, I saw that pick. Alright. Shuffle. I don't like foils, so you shouldn't do that. Dreadhorde is a really good card. Force of Will is a really good card. Nope. And suddenly everything is turning up Jarvis. Like kind of doing it, y'all. Well, it was more their deck did not finish me fast enough, and I had a few turns to draw into Oko. I think that's what actually happened here. Also, Daze is just insane versus their deck, so... I'm really not a fan of Bob's pro-ban propaganda. It's kind of awkward because I'm like talking into the abyss because people can't see this chat because of how the chat. Oh, maybe I can. Hold on. You know what I can do? No, it's too complicated. I was going to suggest adding a different source, but, well, you'll just have to deal with me talking into the abyss. Oh, I only have 2 blasts in this version? Oh, no, I have a main deck blast. That's what it was. Okay. What was I doing before? Chain Lightning sucks. This is not good on the draw, I think, but I think it might be good on the play. Sylvan's decent. If anyone wants to buy a Commander Legends box for $135, just click the button below and it will be sweet. Let's see. What was I cutting before? I'm trying to remember. I think I was shaving like 1 Preordain. Lightning Bolt's pretty good because it kills Emery and Karn. I think Hooting Mandrills is like kind of meh. Fawn's decent because just hitting one of their big payoffs is a big deal. I guess I'll shave 1 Daze on the draw, actually. Even though I think Daze is pretty good for some, but they do have a lot of fast mana. So I think maybe shaving 1 Daze is good. So the most important cards in this matchup are forces, essentially, because their deck is trying to just get you on a turn 1 or something similar where you don't have the free permission necessary. Okay. Okay. Alright. I mean, if the game goes long, I think we're favored because Oko is so good in the matchup, and their deck... I mean, we just have a lot of forces, I guess, is what's really going on here. Alright, yeah. Definitely want the Arcanist. Interesting. It smells like maybe Karn passed a Daze next turn. That's pretty good too. Okay. It's not that scary. That's good. It's really good, actually. Alright. So if I find another force, I'm pretty far ahead, I think. It's pretty good. I think I just keep both. Taco Tuesday, thank you for buying a Commander Legends booster box. Really appreciate you, Taco Tuesday. I don't know how much I actually get at the moment, but if James or Wilson wants to PM me how much I actually get, that would be sweet. What is this? Brazen Borrower? Hull Breacher. That's fine. If they have exactly 2 echoes, it might be... No, 2 echoes is not even a problem. That's actually fine. Because, okay, here's what's going to happen. They're going to put an echo in the stack. I'm going to bolt the Hole Breacher. Or I could just fawn the echo as well. Like, really, the world's my oyster. Alright. I think I should... I should fawn it, actually. Pitching... Daze. The reason to fawn it is it shuts off flashing it back with LED, which is actually super, super huge here. So now I just get to go to town. I'll just pay 8 aggressively. I'm just looking for... That stuff is good too. I'm actually going to play a second Dreadhorde so I can just spam cantrips forever. Second Reb probably locks it up. This deck feels so good still. Like, I mean, I guess I didn't really change anything about it, but it still feels great. Alright, guess I'm trading off a bunch of blasts. Well, I'm trading off 1 blast, then I'm going to force the other half. Because obviously they're going to go for it, because it only costs them an LED, and it costs me 2 cards. I think I want to keep the cantrip and ship the Oko. Alright. So yeah, I basically just forced all of their... I counterspelled literally all of their plays. It's kind of obscene. I'm not playing Hole Breacher in this deck. Don't get me wrong, I want to play Hole Breacher in a different deck. I'll show you the deck I actually had in mind. This is what I would have played if I had had access to Hole Breachers currently. Because I think the overlap with Merfolk, both Emery and Hole Breacher are Merfolk. So I think you can cut a few of the islands and 1 Seed of the Synod for 3 Cavern Souls. Opposition Agent, I think it's about as good as... It's a little bit better than Aven Mindcensor, but it is similar power level. So what it really is it's not that good of a main deck card, but it's certainly a good card versus, like, imagine a Wishclaw Talisman or a Doomsday or something similar. Then I think Opposition Agent looks a lot more appealing. Even, like, Green Sun Zenith might be appealing to CAC or something like that. When I thought about Opposition Agent, it actually made me think that Aven Mindcensor was underplayed in Legacy when I listed the use cases and cards that Opposition Agent affected, and so did Aven Mindcensor, really. You know, that's the thought I had about it, but, you know, we'll see if it actually works well, and if it doesn't, if it works well, it does. If it doesn't, and, you know, that's how it is, right? One sec. I'm gonna post this stream on my Facebook. Oh, I guess I can just share James' posts. Okay. Let's see. By the way, I love this music. I've been playing a lot of OC Remix to avoid the DMCA, mostly. It's not 100%. It's mostly fine. But also, I used to listen to these... my roommate used to listen to all of these sort of remixes during college. Tell you what, I'm going to use the bathroom and get a cup of water real quick, and I'll be back for round 2. We're 1-0, and I can put up a little record thing, and I guess I will. Be right back. And Wilson, just for you, there's a Snoopy in the background. Yo, Taco Tuesday, really appreciate it again. Yo, what's up? What's up, Callum? What's up, Wilson? A dancing Christmas Snoopy? That makes that. Alright, so we're 1-0. I'm playing Boring Rug, unfortunately, Cal. Because I wasn't sure how I was feeling, I guess. I was considering playing Hole Breacher. But Wilson's here, so you get to hang with him. You know, he's a cool dude. You know, it would be ideal if Callum, me, Wilson, James, Ellen Bogan, and someone else all cubed together. It would be great. And I will beat Wilson again in his own cube again. I'm reigning champion of Wilson's cube. I don't enjoy playing webcam Magic, really, James. Hey, Wilson, remember when I beat you round 1 of Pro Tour Guilds of Ravnica? Pepperidge Farm remembers. Oh, I'm playing against Stryfo. Stryfo's playing Yorion Punching Pile. My deck was very good. Your deck was also very good, Wilson. In fact, I passed you so many mythics and rares, remember? I passed you an Aurelia, I passed you a Tajik. You remember that, don't you? Instead, I cast what did I do? I cast Invent for, like, Hypothesisal and Find Finality. Yeah, but you didn't consider mess with the Jarvis, get the horns. I think Wilson's cube is fine, actually. I don't know what it looks like now, because it's been, like, 3 years, right? Alright, I'm keeping. I'm looking for Arcanist, Dreadhorde Arcanist. Actually, I will keep that. Stranded in London? Wow, that sounds, rude as hell. Yep. I'm actually going to Brainstorm upkeep, reveal a bolt, and probably shuffle them away. Oh, I smell blood in the water. Actually, I'm going to reveal Chain and shuffle it away. Actually, I should have kept a land. I should have thought about it longer, but that's okay. Alright. It's fine. I think I fucked that turn up, though. I should have kept a land and just put the other bolt back. I don't think I did any of that. Just not to shuffle. Alright. That's nice. Alright, so we can really just turn the heat up. I actually think I have a kill on turn 5 with double Forceful backup, so it's probably good enough on average. Oh, guess it wasn't good enough. Alright. It's fine. Okay. So another bolt is lethal, and they've used a bunch of forces, and Drawn on the Luck is gone. So really the fear is Uro, but I think it should work out okay. Oh, there's an Uro. Right. Okay. All right. Alright, I'm dead now. Oh well. I could have played this game differently. I didn't have to play Arcanist that one turn, but I thought I could get away with it. Attack. Attack Strifo. Flashback Bolt. No, I don't actually have to. I think that was actually an error. Only because he's at 6 already. I could have played around Deluge Force. I think it was actually a big mistake, to be quite fair. But we'll see if I can get lucky here. Someone else buy something? Oh, I see. What the heck is that? What? Oh, I see. Alright. Gotta go after the green sources. Yeah, you do. It said Jacked Mickey bought Dragon Shield sleeves. Shout out to Jacked Mickey. Which is probably Wilson in disguise, to be quite fair. Alright. Okay. What the fuck is this? Alright. Why am I getting Assassin's Trophy 9,000 times? Alright, Chase, alright, alright. Suffolk Coliseum and LOL. Callum, you don't have any young kids. I think bolts are awful in this matchup. Can't believe I lost that game. I probably threw it though. Alright, well, throwing games is a part of Magic sometimes. It auto scrolls for me, but... this is what I deserve, I guess. Punted game 1. So the reason I'm spamming stuff is to try to get Mandrills online faster, but, you know, if it happens, it happens. Alright, letting that go. This is... this means they probably want to play a 2-drop, and I can just Daze that one almost as effectively, because I don't even have my 3-drop in hand to play next turn. So I think it's okay to let that resolve and just daze their 2-drop if they play one. Okay. I have to jam even if they have drawn the lock. Which kind of sucks, but... I have like no cards in my hand because I went to 5. Okay. Okay. I don't know what's going on, but apparently I have a lot of Arcanists. Play around Veil by not blasting. Oh my god. That's actually a disaster. Okay. Yikes. I think that might be too much to win through, which is kind of a problem. I'm probably dead to that. I don't even want to play anymore. I don't think I can win. Well, I guess maybe I can, but it's like really, really hard. I would have won game 1 if I hadn't punted, so I don't know what you're complaining about. Comeback is not really real. This is going to be really hard to beat because it's going to be like a 6/6. But I think I have to just elk it this turn and just figure out how to deal with it otherwise. If they have Veil, it's like even worse. Alright, they don't have Veil. Guess maybe that turn where they forced, I shouldn't have played around Veil. So, I don't know. So a V. Dak, huh? That's fine. I can beat a Dak. Oh, shoot! Oh, god damn it. Clicked one too many times. I need to cast Preordain pre-combat. That's really bad. It's still correct to cast it, but it's awkward. Got that. I don't want those, though. I missed out on that one. Alright. Hope his Klothys kills them, I guess. Basically pressed into forcing this. Huh? Alright. I think I'm going to try to cantrip into a blast instead of... That's not good enough anymore, I think. Neither of these are good enough. Problem with Court of Cunning is, like, I have to basically... it really just doesn't work. You know? Alright. I'm just dead here. I mean, I'm kind of annoyed at myself for the game 1 situation. Loam not a threat. What do you want me to do about the loam? Uro is a lot scarier in my opinion. No, I wanted to exile both of the Uros if I got the chance to. But they had a second Uro. No, I didn't know about the second Uro, because they exiled the first Uro to the second one that got escaped. So they didn't actually have another Uro until they dacked into a third Uro. So, yeah, my play was good, I think. No, I'm just annoyed about the game 1 situation where I really shouldn't have played a third creature out. Because if I follow up with an Arcanist after the Deluge, it's so much better for me. Hell, I don't even have to blow all my forces on that Deluge then. I can probably just force it once, see what happens, and probably not even bother with the second force, you know? I mean, maybe I still lose, but I think that was definitely a mistake. Alright. Match 3. I'm just gonna play a quick league for this CBL stream, and oh, I am 1-1 now. All right, hand's great. Yeah, no problem, Wilson. Probably would have streamed either Cube, Corset Cube, or Legacy on my primary account on Twitch, but, you know, this is fine too. Alright. Let's see if they're elves. I'm feeling they're probably elves. It could be a Depths variant. It could be a Reclaimer variant as well. Oh, it's Eldrazi. Oh, my hand's not the best for Eldrazi, but this is fine. Alright, so they have a temple. Alright, so I'm basically bottoming most things here. Not those, though. I want the Fawn for a Chalice of the Void, because there's actually a pretty high probability that they're going to play Chalice this turn. This is like a piece of garbage. I'm really afraid of Chalice, so I'm just bottoming redundant 1-drops, because if I don't get Chaliced, I'm like in such good shape anyways. So I think I should just hedge for the bad case scenario. And hell, maybe they just have a Thought-Knot here or whatever, you know? But, you know, that's fine. Okay, that's definitely fine. That's also fine. Okay. I mean, with the Cavern, there's plenty of other things that beat us too, but I'm not going to worry about it. I have a very good card to put back with Brainstorm. Yikes. Do I waste them? Probably not this turn, but actually, I think I will. No, I think I should waste them. Because I think it's actually pretty likely they have a Smasher in their hand. It's also not like that Arcanist is not even allowed to attack next turn, really, so there's that too. Sucks. Okay, not Smasher, but that's sort of similar. I'm probably dead to that too, actually. Which kind of sucks, but is what it is. Sort of needed to be on the play in this matchup too, all things considering. My top card's Pyroblast, so you definitely have to shuffle. Just, I hope they flood out. I do not care about their Wasteland. Eldrazi viewing. It is Eldrazi viewing, isn't it? I accept 5 damage to my Nug. Thank you, Wilson CBL. Do I actually get money for those buttons you click, or is that just like an API call? Inquiring minds want to know. That's actually really good. How do I want to play this? Probably attack, flashback Brainstorm to put 2 lands back. And then when they go to block with their factory, I can just bolt it. So it works out really well, actually. And I basically have to take risks now because like I'm in such a terrible position that if I don't take risks, I'm gonna lose anyways. Those are not really the droids I'm looking for, though. Interesting, they didn't even block. Maybe they don't even have the stop set up. Alright, well. I'm actually not going to be allowed to crack that fetch, which is the sad part of this. So maybe I wasn't even supposed to play it. James, it would be better for you if you remove that sort of thinking from your vocabulary. And Magic players in general should just remove that shit. I actually think it's really pernicious and it's awful. Like, XYZ type of player can't play their deck. It's just awful. Now I can fetch because they play that instead of doing their thing. And I kind of have to draw 2 things this turn. So this is sort of forced play. So I need to Preordain. I need to Preordain into Brainstorm into 2 blockers. Plus maybe a removal spell. So that's the out. It's not very likely to work. Was it Packron Fet 7 or Lewis CBR? Okay, well, this is step 1. Oh, they didn't even block. Okay. Might as well just Brainstorm in my main phase. I need to hit 3 things here. 1, 2. Okay. Well, Cavern's really good. Wasteland I don't think is that good in the deck, actually. In their deck. Wasteland's really good in my deck in this matchup, but, you know, is what it is. I actually don't love Fawn. The only use for Fawn is to counter Chalice, but it's like kind of a high variance answer. It might leave exactly 1 in. Might also just leave the chain in instead. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that instead. This is a matchup where the loss of Tarmogoyf is heavily, heavily felt. Like, to be quite fair. Anyways, if you all want to support this stream and you want to buy stuff, you can buy a Commander Legends booster box or Dragon Shield sleeves using the buttons below. It will support me and this stream, so thank you very much for being here. And we are 1-1 in a league and down a game versus Eldrazi Stompy. Play has been medium tonight, unfortunately. It's not my best. Alright, I'm I'm turning off the heat behind me because it's getting hot in here. Be right back. 1 sec. Oh nope, we got a game. Never mind. Guess I keep. It's not like the most insane. I'm actually gonna preordain on one. If I miss on the top 2 being lands, then preordaining, getting the blind draw, and then pondering next turn is like sort of okay. The punishment is Chalice, obviously, but I actually hate these hands a lot more than the turn 1 Delver hands. The turn 1 Delver hands, I think, have the best chance of winning in the matchup, generally speaking. So I'm just gonna bottom both. Alright, that's bad too. Paper Legacy, what's that? I wish I had Paper Legacy. Yep. It's okay. It's also okay. Wasting that makes no sense, so I'm not gonna waste it. This is a cute little interaction that only works with this. So basically you get priority to stop them from casting a Thought-Knot Seer. It's only because Eye of Ugin is a cost reducer. So the Wasteland's like super insane right there. I can probably let that go. If I draw a fetch, I can kill the Chalice on 1, then bolt it. So that's probably fine actually. All right, everything's working out. Oko is better than all of the cards in Grixis Delver by a lot, so yes. Well, yeah, High Tide is not good versus Eldrazi, obviously. Teferi's Realm, I do own a few of those. I think I'm just going to ponder looking for a fetch. Alright, that'll do. That'll do. So now I'm just missing a threat. I can just kill all those with bolts, so it's good. This is the land I like leaving them with, generally speaking, because that's the one that kills them, so... I can Brainstorm now because I know there's a fetch. Kinda sucked. It's not great, it's fine, is how I would put it. Alright, that's pretty good, though. Now we'll see what they do. I think I just want to bolt the Mimic almost every time here. So they didn't play an Eldrazi, so it's actually unlikely that they have one in their hand. So I'll actually let this... I'll just take the damage and save the bolt to go upstairs, probably. No, I'm not saving the force. In fact, I'm treating this as a blank card. Yeah, I did give them raid, but that's okay. I think this is going to work out, Wilson. I think they're going to die to my Flip Delvers. That is... Let's see, if I take 3, I'm doing them 6, 7, 8, 9. They'll be at 7, so they can't tap it again. So I should not bolt that. I can even block the Mimic this turn if necessary. I don't really foresee it being necessary. You think my plan was good, Wilson? I think it was pretty clearly correct if you did the combat math, like over the few turns, right? Alright, game 3 versus Eldrazi Stompy. I think I'm going to shave 1 Preordain for 1 Force of Negation as an extra answer to Chalice or Thorn on the draw. But besides that, I don't want to shave too many of these because you need a critical number of cantrips for your Arcanist to actually work. But I think it's okay to shave 1 of these on the draw. It's on the low end of hands, but I'm actually going to keep. I think the Wastelands are just so good in the matchup. Like, I'm actually going to waste here, personally. I mean, that might seem crazy, but I believe it's correct. I can clean it up later with Bolt. And if I just draw other lands, then this is pretty good. Probably have to waste that one too. But we'll see what I draw. That one I think is more debatable if I should waste or not. The Temple I think is a slam dunk. The question is the Cavern, if that's a slam dunk or not. I think I foresee it. Actually, I don't think I'm going to, but it might come back to bite me, obviously. No, don't think I want those. Alright, I think that's much better. Oh my god, maybe I should have wasted. Okay, well, I'll waste now. Now it's just a slam dunk. Like, when they miss, it's not even close now. Yeah, well now it's okay, Wilson. I think on that turn it was actually interesting, but this turn now it's obviously not even close to interesting, right? Now like literally every player smells blood in the water. I usually don't do this, but I think I am going to Brainstorm upkeep here because I think getting the damage in right now is super, super important. I'll just reveal Bolt, I think. Doesn't even really matter that I show them Bolt, I think, as well, is the other thing. I really just want to get them dead while they're stuck on mana. Like, that's why I'm playing super aggressively. Like, people often ask, is it right to cast Brainstorm from upkeep? And the answer is always, it depends. Now I wish I had the Return to Nature, obviously, but, you know, is what it is. Spirit Guides is the nightmare here, but I can't do anything about it, so... Yeah, I thought about it, Wilson. I just hate running out of gas is the actual issue, but... Enjoy your luck in the league. Nice draws. I see. It would be weird if they sandbagged Chalice. Yeah, I don't think they had Spirit Guide. I think it's really unlikely, but it's always possible. People like do really weird plays a lot of the time. All right, so I'm 2-1. I'm not sure if it was Salt, but it probably was Salt. What's up, Moses the Coot? That's a interesting username. I don't know who that is. Should I know who Moses the Coot is? Alright, I'm gonna get some more water, use the bathroom. I'll be right back for match 4, but we're 2-1. I punted versus Stryfo, but honestly, game 2 he was probably gonna beat me no matter what I did. It's Justin. Hello, Justin. I know a lot of Justins, but maybe I know you or don't know you. Who can say? Oh, nice. welcome to the stream. We're testing out a new streaming platform, as you can see. It's in alpha. The music on this stream is really good because I'm using the playlist known as Best Overclocked Remixes on YouTube. Well, rather, you can Google Best Overclocked Remixes and, you know, you can get this playlist. What is this song from? Pokemon X Remix. Snowbell City. Huh. I don't think I've ever played that Pokemon. I'm playing against a Lab Monkey. Alright. I know I'm looking for a land. Obviously there's a small amount of risk with this hand, but this is what you sign up for when you play this deck. Danger, Will Robinson. Danger. Okay. My mana's unlikely to be under attack, but I do need a second land, like, relatively soon. Crisis averted. I think I might actually fire a Brainstorm end step, which is, like, kind of blasphemy, but I have so many Brainstorms, and it's pretty easy. I just want to cycle a card, I think. It's pretty easy for my hand to significantly improve. They're playing around Stifle. Alright. That's fine. We'll just start jamming. This is a weird game. I don't know what's going on. My opponent's like white-blue control? I see. Okay, you 1-for-1'd my Arcanist with your Terminus. Oh, that's really cool tech. So is this, like, I don't know what's going on, actually. I literally have no idea. I guess this is probably just Mark's deck, Mark Voxtet, aka Pemin. But, you know, I have a lot of Arcanists still. Hmm. That's fine. That's a disaster, almost. Just gonna bottom both the bolts. I think they suck. Alright. A land would have been really good there. I wanted to brainstorm into, or ponder into a land off my Arcanist, because I think that would have been really, really good for me. No, I didn't think about that, but that sounds like a pretty good idea, actually. I think I'm out of emote slots because I don't have Twitch partner Wilson. You know, it is what it is, right? Put Brainstorm on top? Okay, sure. I'm just gonna force this plow. Goddamn. Baited, I guess. Or something. I don't know. Oh, they should have just helped one of their Ashwipes, I think, but... I think Miracles is exactly okay, but it's better if you're better at Legacy. Like, I personally do not want to play it, but I think it's exactly okay. Is that even good here? Why did they reveal? What the hell was that for? Oh, Duken! A power move? Alright, well, I'm just going to attack first before even elking my thing. It's worse versus Plow, but better versus everything else. So... okay, they got me. If they hardcast Terminus, they would have had to tap both of their Astrolabes, so they couldn't also attack the Oko as well. I think this is good, actually. But I'm probably going to lose this one slowly. But I want to see what they do. Basically lost this game when I didn't draw my third land on time, but that's okay. Sometimes it happens. This does not play around a lightning bolt. But I don't have one, unfortunately. And they know I don't have one because I didn't reveal it to Delver, so that's a good deduction. Yeah, I'm dead. I don't actually think Fawn is that insane. Like, Fawn is good, but not that insane. In fact, like, I might just cut them and just, like, push on them with all of my sticky threats. I think Mandrills is actually kind of overrated in this matchup. I might leave in one Fawn over the second Mandrills. Just try to beat them up with my broken 3-drops. And yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I think Soul Guide's really good versus this specific person because they have Sanctuary as well. But generally, I think Soul Guide Lantern's pretty good versus most of the blue decks in the format. I don't side out any Wastelands because there's a chance, if they don't draw Astrolabe, there's a chance that they have to fetch duels. I know some people advocate for siding out Wastelands, but I'm also boarding in a bunch of 3-drops as well, so I don't think you should do that. I just have so many more red cards in my deck than green cards post board. I have like barely any green cards. It's like Klothys. Did I cite and Return to Nature? I did not. Yeah, this is exactly what I mean. I'm probably gonna like just fire it off. People just, I mean, it was correct to do so at some point, but not when you have like 5 to 7 3-drops post board. Alright. Jacked Mickey buying more sleeves. Alright, that's decent as well. I'm just gonna ponder first before deciding to waste. Alright. Alright, that's really good. So now I'm just gonna waste them. I probably will Daze an Asteroid here, especially if it's off island. Yeah. If I had a Arcanist lined up, I might not, but I think there is a good time to Daze that one. Solid. If they plow it, I'm just gonna let it die. I'm not forcing a plow. Cause I think I can just find more threats. Really weird time to do that. Guess it's not that weird, but it is a good window for me to just Daze them. Yeah, they played around Blast, but I mean, I don't know. I feel like you could have done better, probably, but I don't know about it. Yo, what's up, Yellow Hat? How you doing, bud? How was the historic testing? Get your ponder. I saw you were testing historic, right? Historic looks so awful to play. I mean, obviously I'm not invested because I don't have to play the format, but it looks heinous. Really? I don't know. I mean, okay. I'll take your word for it. I have not tested the format, so I should just shut my mouth. Taco Tuesday, thanks for buying sleeves. If they veil me, it's not even a big deal. Yeah, I mean, they don't really get anything out of it except just countering my blast, and that's okay. Still enjoying it? Okay, fair enough. I can't counter it anyways, so I will not. If I Brainstorm into a waste, killing their white source is really good. But it also takes force down, but I think that's okay. Alright, well, that was not great. Yeah, whatever. Okay, sick. We're gonna do it, chat! Chat, we're gonna do it! Do you believe me, chat? We're going to become the Monarch. Mono Blue Monarch. I'm keeping this to pitch to force. Alternatively, I could play this out too, but I think that's probably an error. It's fine. This card's busted, hat. Alright, you become the Monarch. And if you're the Monarch, you can mill any number of players for 10. Otherwise, you mill any number of players for 2. God, no! Why? Why do they always have the veil? Alright. God damn it. I was going to put my crown on! Instead, I'm just Lou Dobbs. Yup. I know, they are a party pooper, but I can kill that with Pyroblast at least. Wish I'd drawn more Wastelands. Would have been protected from all of this nonsense. Alright, sweet. Alright, Sylvan Library, come on. Just get them. I wonder if this person realized that I took out all my lightning bolts because I don't think they're very good in these types of matchups. I'm no coward. Possibly I should have kept the second Soul Guide instead, but... Alright, sweet. I think they're going to lose to this Sylvan Library, probably. Is there an option on that besides pay 8? Not really, but... Depends on who you ask, I guess. Paying 8 here is actually kind of dangerous. I think I'm only going to pay 4, then I can Brainstorm into the rest anyways. So, I think it's fine. Depends if Chains of Mephistopheles is in play. Yikes. You never know what people could have. People will do all sorts of really weird shit. Okay. How many arrows gone? All right. Just gonna fetch. I don't want to spend mana actually casting cantrips, I think. I think I just want to find the cards naturally. Wow. I see. Alright, time to deploy 2 of them. Oh, like, Wasteland would have ended my opponent so hard this game, so many turns, but I couldn't really do anything about it. I wonder if they have something like Supreme Verdict. I don't think they do, because they showed me Terminus in game 1, but... Okay. That's fine. I could have double dazed it, but I think keeping them off of 4-drop or 3-drop is more important. Because there weren't many printings of Psyblast, I think Wilson is the answer. Alright. Let's see if they let me attack. They do! Opponent feels like your soft opponent. I can ponder into Preordain. I can Preordain into Preordain. My brain's fried. I'm just gonna Preordain. I don't actually know what's correct. Can I control Z? I can't. Why does it say X is 0? What the hell? What the hell is up with that? I don't know. That's weird. Alright, let's ponder. I think I actually should have kept the other Arcanist. Because they might just Sanctuary this back, in which case I punted. Yeah, I did punt. Screw me. I should have kept the other Arcanist. Whatever. Okay. Well, this is bad now that they have that, but I can play Oko this turn. I guess I will. Can ponder first too to look for a blast, potentially, or something similar. Alright, I think I'm just gonna shuffle. Is there a reason that... No, I don't think so. Or I can't think of any, rather. Okay. Alright. Just gonna pay some life so I can draw more cards. You know, you give some life, you gain some cards. That's how it is. It's like Phyrexian Arena, right? Alright. Life and cards. Life and cards. What's gonna win? Life or cards? How many brainstorms are gone? 1, 2, 3. So returning a land might do something. Sucks so much. Whoops, what happened? What did I click? Oh, that was a weird display bug. Wasn't it just tapped, then like it untapped itself? People saw that, right? Anyways, the reason to do that is so I can steal their mentor with my Oko. -5, right? Yeah. Black Belcher. Yeah. I don't know. Wait, the Braves are your spirit animal? I thought you were a, Shit, I forgot the name of the team. You know, the team you like. Yo, come on, don't shame me, buddy. I just forgot. Alright, the Yankees? No, I don't think he likes the Yankees. Bryant knows I would never intentionally troll him. He loves Mr. Met? I don't even know what that means. What the hell is a Mr. Met? Can waste one of their lands. Or I could attack and then play this. But another collateral makes it kind of dicey. I think I can just do better than another court. I'm just trying to set up like a spell storm turn, I guess. I think they sided out all their forces. That's what it feels like. Okay. Is that even good? Oh, it bounces the Mentor, so it's kind of good, I guess. Right. This should do it, I guess. I have no more fetchable lands left in my deck, but I will fetch and then crack this to draw a card. Because if I find another force or something, it's pretty good for me. That was a bad draw, but it's okay. Olay, you're at 6. You're at 0 now. My Mentor is pretty good too. If my opponent's going to have a Mentor versus me, I might have a small number of bolts in. But it's not great overall. Like maybe one bolt is good. The way that they're constructed now, I'm a lot less thrilled about Court, which is kind of sad. Because I would enjoy becoming the Monarch, but, you know, is what it is. Oh, even 2 bolts. I don't think they have more than, like, 2 Mentors, I feel. The best Court of Cunning is the one you don't cast. I don't know, maybe. Yeah, this is fine. I mean, this is not the most exciting hand, but I'm not going to mulligan it. God, always Astrolabe. Okay. That indicates to me that they're land white, so I might just waste them and play Soul Guide Lantern. And in fact, that is what I'm going to do. Like, you don't... In that deck, you do not play a dual land out unless you have very few lands. So I think I'm going to take the opportunity to waste them. I'm drawing a lot of lands, though. But that's okay. I actually do think Tess is fine right now, Wilson. I think Ant is bad. There's a lot of issues with ad nauseum tendrils. I think the real thing I think is the big problem with it is that oh, let me finish this turn before I discuss what I think is wrong with it. I think the actual issue with it is that Shit, what was I gonna say? Sorry. Past in Flames has aged really poorly, is the actual answer. Oh, wow. Okay, now I'm like... I went from, like, having nothing to having it all. Jesus. Well, we take that. I'm gonna play the Sylvan this turn. No reason to play another Arcanist. I know it was a sick brain. The first Brainstorm was bad, but the second Brainstorm was unbelievably good. So, goes both ways, right? So if they have a Veil, this is a really bad exchange. If they have a Blast, it's also a bad exchange. So I'll just leave it be. Okay, it's fine. Man, this song brings me back. This is FF7, I'm pretty sure. So that means I'm getting Terminus, probably. If they're doing this. Selling Rite of Flame sounds great. Alright, cantrip off the top deck. Just give me a cantrip. God damn it. Alright. Cantrip would have been insane right there. I know they're drawing a plow though. So my thing's Dobbs. God damn it. Ooh, chat! Why, chat? Why? Alright. I guess that works. Really? Come on! Chat! I only drew one cantrip this game. I'm basically dead now. Thanks for everyone being here, but I am basically super dead now to the, the monarchy. Alright. Losing these matches is always super frustrating. I'm not even convinced their deck is good versus me, like, to be quite fair, but I could have played better probably, so there is that. Alright, finishing the last match for the night. Thanks for everyone being here. Tony Scapone, I know what I'm in for, y'all. I know what I'm in for. This person plays like blue-red Delver with accumulated knowledge and Mystic Sanctuary, and like counterbalance and Delvers, and it's like it doesn't make any sense. Or they've been Jeskai lately, right? Like for Teferi 3. They Scapeshift player? No, God no. Scapeshift doesn't sound very good in the Wasteland format. I wonder if they play Stifle. I guess I'll find out. Signs point to no. Alright. All I need is a cantrip off the top, chat. You miss lands? Well, land sucks. I'm not even like saying that to be a hipster. I just generally believe it sucks. Sure, it's fine. I miss Nantuko Monastery lands, Wilson. Just attack them with your 4/4 that you can only activate when you have Threshold. Yes. Thank you, deck. Alright, I would like to draw a cantrip next turn. It's fine. It's fine. I did draw a cantrip this turn. Nice. I only want one of those, I think. What's up, CCR? Is it the CCR? AKA Super Jerk? AKA Mordock? Oh, that's unexpected. Alright. I know all of your secrets, buddy. Daze is not likely to be very good anymore. The waste might still be good. Actually, Daze might be good if I waste them and they draw exactly a 3-drop. Alright, fuck it. Those two suck. Okay. Yeah. I think I just want all of those. I believe my opponent has Mystic Sanctuary in their deck, yes. But they also have, like... They're just, like, mid-range. Alright, come on. Alright. Okay, so maybe wasting them is a little bit adventurous, but, you know, it's fine. If I just play this turn, it shortens the game to 1 turn, so I won't even need the Arcanist anyways. And they're hellbent, so I think just playing it, giving up the Arcanist, I think is correct. Like, they can't draw 2 answers in 1 turn unless it is exactly Supreme Verdict. Okay, you're dead. I mean, you can bounce that, I bolt you, and you die. Hello. Hello, Darkness, my old friend. I come to talk with you again. Oh, I was gonna just draw Arcanist anyways, but, you know. Alright, that's good. This may or... Well, they have AKs. They're not likely to have Rip. They have Arcanist. Shuffler. Don't turn into a Shuffler Truther, Wilson. I think this card sucks. And we can shave like 2 Fawns. It does. It does. Can't you see it? We can sell your merch. Who are your favorite startup personalities? Do, 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 do. Alright, I actually am going to make sure I don't get stranded with too many Klothyses in this matchup. But it's possible I want both. My favorite startup personalities are Wilson Punter and well, no, definitely not Jeff Bezos or Steve Jobs. Good God, no. I don't think I've ever heard this song before. I don't even... Once Upon a Cozy Sofa? What the hell? What the heck is that? I guess I keep. It's not like insane, but I'm not gonna mulligan. If I had one less land, it would be a slam dunk, but this is like exactly okay. Peter Adkison? Pooge? What's a Pooge? And what's up, J-Man G? Your favorite personality is Jean-Baptiste Emmanuel Zorg? Nice. That's a good one. God damn it. Well, I hope I draw a Brainstorm, I guess. Nah, I'm gonna shuffle that. Rigged. Rigged. Chat, it's rigged. I shuffled and I still drew the Delver. I'm a shuffle truther now. I'm gonna lose so many followers for claiming to be a shuffle truther. Great. Brainstorm's like my best draw period. Yeah, I probably should have just mulliganed. That was a punt. Blast? Smells like a blast. Okay, that's fine. CVL manipulates a shuffler? It seems like you're manipulating the shuffler for me to lose, Wilson. I don't appreciate it. Okay. Hard mode? Well, it has been hard mode tonight, but also I punted a few times, so I don't know. It's both. Fair enough. Okay, so they're digging for a force. Jeez, Bryant. Way to twist it in. Yeah, I was probably supposed to mulligan it, but actually, it's worked out okay. Maybe the Klothys kills them over like 7 turns or so. I left in all my bolts, so it actually is faster than that on... Oh no, I sided out the chain, but... This is why I don't actually like bringing this card in versus Delvery decks. I think it's way too clunky. What happens if I just waste them and then draw Brainstorm next turn? I think that might be the play. When I have so many lands in my hand, trading a waste for one of their lands is obviously like kind of great. Wilson, you built this deck? You built this like Snow Jeskai deck? Just gonna say go. Casting Brainstorm into a blast is really not appealing, and they have to take an action. Seems like a hunter deck? Why? Okay. I swear their deck has Sanctuary, right? Mystic Sanctuary. Like, Brian, you played against this person a bunch of times, right? They have Mystic Sanctuary generally? Oh shoot, that must mean I killed deer then, if I love snow-covered mountains. I don't know, I think this Klothys is gonna kill them. And I'm just gonna sit here, defending myself from anything bad that could potentially happen. I just don't want to play Brainstorm into a blast when it feels so likely that they're going to do that. What happens if I just let this resolve? Is that crazy? I think I'm just gonna let it resolve, actually. I mean, I was hoping to, like, Brainstorm into a Daze, but I'm not sure this is actually threatening unless if they do something else, like a Dak Faden or, like, an Echo of Eons obviously would count, but... What happens if they cast Council Judgment? Then I counter that one. I don't think it really is a card in Legacy anymore, but I would counter it, obviously, here. If they blast it, so be it. I'll be fine with that. Yep. Really, Daze is so insane versus deck. And, like, I'm still fine-ish. I mean, I'm not in great shape, but I'm sort of fine. Alright, can we acknowledge? Sure. It feels like they are going to fold to this Klothys, though. AKOP? Probably not, but, you know. Aria Flame, huh? Don't love that, but whatever. Okay. Yeah, I can't imagine it, Wilson. It's because Court of Cunning is at its best versus a creatureless deck. You know? Didn't sound like you knew. Nah, I don't think Court is a good main deck card, personally. Just, like, kind of volatile to put in your main deck. Wilson replaced you with Tannen? Wow, that's just not very nice. Oh, I guess they do have Mystic Sanctuary, huh? By the way, still 4 bolts left in my deck. Bolt is like becoming a very good draw now, I think. Since Brainstorm's not really an out, I think I'm just going to start cracking my fetches because like now it is correct to just try to maximize every like small percentage point because I don't think I'm going to have enough time to kill that and then also draw a Brainstorm. You know, I think I'm just going to have to like gun some bolts upstairs and, you know, hope it works out. Ask and ye shall receive. Question is, when do I do it? Probably when they, like, tap low for something. I don't know. What do I know about? They still have an Aria Flame? Why the hell is Aria Flame in their deck? I mean, like, it's a good card sometimes, but... do I care? Not really. I mean, that buys them exactly 1 turn, which is fine. I do not believe that card is the card that's going to matter. Another bolt's good, obviously. I mean, do they even want to Sanctuary anything back? Nothing is good to Sanctuary back. Nice card. Ha! Ha! They can't even force because they're at 1. Ha! Oh, good old Klothys. Let's get some Jarvis claps in here. Alright. Just for the chat. Well, actually, just for the chat, I have a special thing I can do for the chat. You know, this is in your honor, Wilson. Let's see what we would first pick from this pack. Alright. Nahiri's Binding. 1 white. It's basically an arrest. Teeter Peak Ambusher. 1 in a red, 1/3 with a relevant pump ability. And you know, you can buy stuff like this using the buttons below. Living Tempest. 4 in a blue, 3/3 Flash Fire. Oh, and they reprinted Disenchant just for you, Wilson. Reclaim the Waste. It's like Lay of the Land. Practice Tactics. Deal twice as much damage as a number of things in the party. Dauntless Survivor. It's basically a Horn Beetle or whatever. Iron Shell Beetle. That's what it was called. Namana Skitter Sneak. 3 in a black, 3/4. If your opponent has 8 or more cards in their graveyard, it gets +1/+0 and Menace. Negate. 1 in a blue. You know what it is. Alright. Feed the Swarm. 1 in a black. Destroy target creature or enchantment, and you lose life equal to that permanent's converted mana cost. Alright. Mage is Familiar. 1 blue and a green for a 2/4. Tap, add a green or blue. Whenever you kick a spell, gain 2 life. Mind Carver. Mostly not very good equipment, but sometimes fringe playable. Journey to Oblivion, which is basically Oblivion Ring / Journey to Nowhere. It's a callback to that, but it costs less for member parties. And the white-green dual land. And, you know, we got a Forest and a Proxy card. Alright, so let's see. What would I first pick in this pack? Probably Feed the Swarm. Then Mage is Familiar. Then Journey to Oblivion. Wow, this pack is not very good. Then Nahiri's Binding. The removal spells are actually not as good as they look in this format, which is weird. I think most formats, removal is way less good than it seems, and having a broken synergy deck is more important. That's been my experience when I've drafted this format a bunch. I mean, obviously it's still important to have some, and here I'd probably take it, but it's not like... There's certain formats where I think if you don't have removal, your deck is just bad, and this is not one of them. Like, Into the Royal does a pretty good removal impression, too, and I think that's by far one of the best commons. So, Feed the Swarm's my number 1. Then Mage is Familiar. Then Journey to Oblivion, Nahiri's Binding, Teeter Peak Ambusher, and Reclaim the Wastes. And that's my pack opening for tonight. So, let's oh, I don't even have to raid anyone. Sweet. Alright. So, I think I'm going to call it quits with that, and we'll talk in a bit about whatever shit. Okay. Yep. Anyways, see y'all.